What's going on, guys? Tony here with Edge Elite Knife Review. So today is an awesome review, guys. I'm keeping myself calm so I don't sound like a freaking weirdo on YouTube. So you guys who have been following me or subscribed to the channel since we started here, you guys know that my channel started off as budget EDC, which it still is. I am a budget EDC kind of guy because, I find it hard to spend a lot on one knife here and there, you know what I mean? Especially because I'm really hard on the stuff that I use. Like, I actually use my knives, which most of my EDC brothers out there do as well. However, me personally, I don't have it in me to destroy a $300 knife, $200 knife. However, I'm starting to get out of that a little bit and see these things as tools. They are tools. They're weapons. They're tools. They're whatever you need them to be, because a knife has 1,001 different uses. Today, I have the pleasure of reviewing a knife, or one model in a variety of models in this brand that to me is my absolute, like, holy grail knife brand in my mind, in my eyes. And you guys, if you've been following me on Instagram, you have seen what knife I'm talking about. It's the Microtech UTX-85. And this was so graciously sent to me by Cody Bishop on Instagram, known as Knife Addict 96. If you guys can, please give that guy a follow on Instagram. Such an amazing dude to send me this. This is, and like I've said, in some of my Instagram posts, you guys will probably think I'm weird or, whatever, but this is a big deal to me. This is one of my dream knives, guys. This is probably, oh no, I was gonna say the most expensive knife, but no, the ZT0095TS is a little more pricier than this. However, that I did not buy. It was donated by one of my other really good friends. I must say, starting this channel, guys, I would have never thought that there would be so much generosity and love for the channel. And that just goes to show the knife community in general. Like, there is no other community like the knife community, and I think you guys can all attest to that. Knife nuts are just amazing dudes and girls. Don't know too many gals, but yeah, amazing dudes. And Cody, I can't thank you enough for making this dream come true, man. This has been an amazing knife to carry. And wouldn't you know, it was one of the blade styles that I would have really wanted to buy myself. You can see it's the Tonto. And man, this thing is just amazing. You can see there, Microtech USA UTX-85. You got the Microtech logo there. That is so cool, guys. I honestly never thought that I would have a knife with that logo in my hand. You know what I mean? Just because it's really hard for me to spend that much money on a particular knife. However, if I ever have a spare $400 or $500 to drop on a combat Trudon, I'll do it in a heartbeat, because that is like, okay, like this right here, this is like a Ferrari 458 in my mind. Ferrari 458. Combat Trudon, that's like a La Ferrari. You know what I mean? Like, that's like, I can't even explain it, guys. I'm not making any sense. That's just how excited I am. Blade length on this guy is 3.1 inches. To my surprise, the blade steel is Bowler M390, which I don't know why I expected it to be, I don't know, S90V or something like that. But yeah, it's Bowler M390. Flat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just like, I'm freaking out. Flat flat grind, and it's got some kind of coating. I'm not sure if it's DLC or what kind of coating it is, but it's pretty durable because Cody seems to have used it and I've used it, and as you can see, there's really no wear on that. It's a pretty durable coating. Double action OTF. I've been doing this I've done this literally thousands of times since I've had this knife, and I've only had it for 4 days, 3 days, 4 days. It doesn't get old. It is so fun. I've almost accidentally impaled my hand a few times, and so I was talking to somebody on Instagram about that. Dang, you know who you are, bro. I'm sorry, I'm spacing on the name right now. Cause I was really surprised. You know, I've seen videos of Halo V's being fired into fruit and stuff like that, and that sucker goes straight through. And I thought, oh, you know, it's a way bigger knife than this, so meaning the spring is going to be way bigger, and therefore more powerful. But you know, my buddy told me that, you know, it's a single action, and there's no, what did he say? There's no safety or something like that. I guess there's a safety mechanism built into this to where, you know, once it hits something hard, it disengages the blade and it stops it. Which I think you could even disengage it with like a piece of paper. Let's see. Oh, no. Let's see. Oh. Okay, see, there you go. So you fire it and it derails a blade, and all you do is pull it out until you hear that tiny little audible click, and it's back on track. And man, that sound, that snappy action is just, I swear, Anthony Marfione, if you ever need a quality control guy to work with you, hit me up, man. I will sit there 8 hours a day, 7 days a week, just boom, 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 all day on everything. Quality control all day for you, brother. It never gets old. And I could imagine the bigger Microtechs, the Combat Trudon, the Halo V, you know, like oh my gosh. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm just rambling on. So the handle is aluminum. You got that awesome Microtech triangle hardware. You got this really cool like ballpoint glass breaker, and I love this pocket clip. I freaking love this pocket clip. It's like the perfect tension. I like the size of it. It's just perfect. You got some jimping along the body here. And this thumb ramp, you can see it's like that. Let's see. It's like that X pattern. So that is super grippy. So that acts like, you know, a thumb ramp, as well as the firing slide. But then you got that jimping down there, and your hand's not going nowhere. You really don't have to worry about your hand slipping when using it. Especially if you wear gloves with it too. Like, that's just going to give you so much more traction on this knife. And it feels great. I really like the size of this one for an everyday user. Again, guys, I'm starting to get into that smaller EDC aspect of the knife. You know, like, you guys know I'm into super big folders and stuff like that. But I see that this is super convenient. Carrying this with me for the past few days, so convenient. This double action OTF is just, you know, okay, like an automatic knife is cool. It's real cool. You know, you flip it out and then, you know, you could break it and close it, or on your leg or on your arm or whatever. That's still more motion than this. Like, this is so easy. You deploy it, use it, put it back, boom, in your pocket, done. So convenient. I love this thing to death. Like, it's just, I can't say, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm just super stoked about this knife. It is 100% lived up to what I thought and what I dreamed a Microtech would be. 1000% this thing has surpassed by all. And this is a UTX-85. This is more inexpensive and smaller Microtech, so I couldn't begin to imagine what a combat Trudon would be like. I can't imagine. Like, that would just be insane, right? However, for EDC use, this is an awesome blade, guys. You know, with OTFs, you're always gonna have a little bit of wiggle from what I've heard. This is my first time handling and using a double action OTF. So, you know, there's some wiggle up and down, side to side. I guess, you know, that I don't see how you would get past that. The edge of the end of the blade is probably right here. You know, you can't have a long stock because then the blade wouldn't fit in the handle, of course, obviously. So you get a little bit of wiggle, but that really doesn't bother me at all. Like, I thought it might, but it doesn't at all. It's still really sharp blade. And call me sick, guys, call me sick, but I swear, just to see what it would do, I have wanted to fire this thing into my hand or my arm. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do that, but I've just, like, in my mind, I'm just like, man, like, what would it do? Anybody who has an OTF, you can't tell me you haven't thought about that. It's just a curiosity thing. Of course, I do not look forward to having that thing stick me, so definitely not gonna try it. Might get the chance because I'm clumsy. I might do it by accident. Like I said, I've almost stuck my hand a few times by accident. If you guys follow my Instagram, I'll leave a link in the description to my Instagram page. If you guys follow me there, you see I cut myself all the time. It comes with the territory. It's knife life territory. You know, your work bites you here and there, or what you love. And man, I can't say enough about this. Cody wanted me to test the glass breaker. I have diligently been looking for glass to smash with this thing. I've asked a few people if they have some donor car doors that they might let me use. So far, no takers. I completely understand. I'm still looking, and Cody told me that. He was like, dude, hold on to it for a while, use it, enjoy it. So I'm going to keep trying. What I might end up doing is I might just end up going to a junkyard and asking them, hey, can I pay you guys to bust out a window and record it? That's what might have to happen. So we'll see if somebody doesn't come through clutch with a door. Hey, bro, go ahead and smash this window out my door. Or if somebody leaves their keys in the car, or if I see a dog left in the car, then spring into action with this bad boy. But yeah, guys, this is an amazing, amazing knife. Anthony Marfione is amazing at what he does. I follow him on Instagram, as most of you guys do, and you know, I watch videos of him hand sanding every blade, every handle, doing all these details by hand, working into the wee hours of the night. And I understand why these things cost this much, because this is hand done craftsmanship. You know, these guys put their blood, sweat, and tears into making the baddest OTFs on the land. Like that, in my opinion, when it comes to OTFs, and again, I haven't handled other OTFs. This is the first OTF, but from everything I've heard, everything I've seen, Microtech is the benchmark for OTFs. Like, these guys are OG. These guys know what they're doing. You know, law enforcement, military, first responders, all those guys carry these knives, and they carry it for a reason, because this is quality. It's durable, it's well made, it performs well. It's just an all-around badass knife. Badass knife, that's all I can say. again, Cody, I want to thank you so much, brother, for making this dream come true for me. This has been amazing. I can't believe I get to wake up and put a Microtech in my pocket and you know that I have this thing with me. It's amazing. You know, I wake up in the morning, I say my prayer. You know, I ask God for protection, and He gave me this to hold on to for a while through Cody. So not only do I have my biblical sword, but I also got my Microtech sword for a while. But anyways, guys, enough rambling on. Thank you guys so much for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was a lot of rambling on and me freaking out, fangirling out about it. But I'm sure you knife guys know my excitement. It's been super dope carrying this thing. Thank you guys for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, or actually no, if you like this video, go ahead and drop a like. Comment down below, guys. Let me know what you think about this thing. I know more of you guys have these knives. I want to hear your experiences. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear, do you think Microtech makes the best OTFs out there? If not, who does? What compares? You know, price-wise, build and quality, all that stuff. I want to know your guys' opinions. I really want to hear you guys on this video. Let me know what you think. Yeah, share this with your friends. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, guys, please do so. I'll leave a link down here for you guys to subscribe. I'll put another video up here for you guys to check out. And thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time.